that different consistencies for different things. So like
Right.
we're talking about the free edge, right? And now pulling it from the cuticle forward needed to be a little thinner. Well, when I had cracks, right, in the nail, this was huge. This was a game changer for me. So I hate that word, by the way. Game changer. It was a game changer. Like, let's say that bare spot right there is a crack.
Okay.
See that bare spot?
Yep.
Okay, I used to take my
basket, the lotion, and puts it in the basket, lotion, the basket, the lotion, and puts it in the basket. It puts it on the skin.
Right here. It's where it's at.
That view the whole time.
Right here, Trace. This is what it's what everybody wants to see is this right here. Correct? Am I right or wrong, chat? Right here, this.
Do not encourage this type of behavior, please. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Joining us, India Baker, Purple BTS, Enact 42, Nicola Lee. Good morning, Original Alexa, Shyla Ray, D Superman, Charlene Walker, Carrie Giles, I think it is, SoCal Mindy. Binder Rajla, good morning. What is that? Carrie Beatty 18, Blessed Family. Good morning, every on the stream. That looks like 2 coffees. You are not playing games this morning.
This is the morning from hell. So.
Oh yeah, why is that?
Yeah. It's a challenge day.
It's an everyday challenge day though. Every day we get up and we attack challenges.
More than others.
I'm always at work when these go up, but I'm homesick this week, so I get to relax. Oh. Gab's Glam Room, I hope you're feeling okay. COVID is like running. It's still raging. Yeah, it's everywhere. Yesterday, Jorge he was unsure, so he's just gonna be at home, right? And kind of see what the deal is. A lot of people actually a few people at our office, and I know friends and family. Tons of people right now are possibly. There's no 100%, but maybe have been, I know, exposed and then waiting to see results. So hope you guys are all doing okay. I went through that last week, and thankfully because I had it before, my antibodies were up, and I'm good. But and the good thing is that most people that I know that have gotten it are like they have a cold, scratchy throat, and a little bit of a like runny nose, and that's it. So yeah, I hope you guys are feeling okay, and hope you can join us. Original Alexa, looks like you tested positive. Hope you're okay. Hang in there and get some rest. And watching, I'm actually in school for nail tech. Nice, Nicola Lee. You're joining us here. That's fantastic. Luke Keiko 5 morning, visiting LA for the first time, but still listening in. Welcome to Los Angeles. I hope you enjoy it. It's chilly today, man. I went outside. It's 46 degrees. Is it cold in Anaheim?
It was colder today. I woke up and I'm like, I'm cold. Like, I didn't want to get out of bed.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a little chilly. My daughter got dressed this morning and she literally had a t-shirt on. I was like, honey, aren't you gonna like a hoodie, a sweatshirt or something? And she's like, no, I'm good. And I'm like, just put one in your backpack just in case. We went outside and I'm like, these kids, man, because she
well, that's how we were as kids.
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen those TikToks where it's like when I was a teenager, wearing shorts outside and it's freezing. Yeah. When I was in my 20s, all dressed up, bare sleeves to go out and it's freezing out. In my 30s, they're completely bundled with a parka.
Yeah, exactly. Here's some comments, Tracy, that you're going to love in the chat. Laura Lou 64. Habib, you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Laura Lou. Habib's skin looking good though. Thank you. I do. Here's what I do though. I actually do moisturize on the daily. I have to because I have naturally. What's it? I know, but I don't have a choice. You know why? Because like my skin, as you know, Tracy, like gets so dry and I get itchy as hell, especially during the winter. So I gotta. You know what I'm saying?
You're glowing, Habib. You're glowing.
That's 2 giant coffees. Yeah, Tracy is she's not playing games this morning. Are you guys on echo or something? I don't think so. No. Do you hear an echo, Trace?
I don't.
I don't hear an echo. No. Kelly DeChamber, are you hearing an echo? I hope not. Tracy is beautiful as always. There you go, Trace. Some love coming from the chat here. Why do I feel hot spots with a ceramic bit? From Tara to Foya. So using a ceramic bit, hot spots, why?
So it could be a couple different reasons. Either you have your RPMs up too high. You may be holding it in one place too long. You might be using too fine of a bit for what you're doing. Or it's time to change your bit. Bits don't last a long time. Forever. You know, I changed my bits out. Depends what I was doing. If it was acrylic, I would change those bits out once a week and downgrade them to gel, and then they would last maybe a month total. So they don't look like they're dull, but the minute you start getting hot spots or feeling like you have to put pressure to get through, probably dull.
Good morning, everyone. I was just listening to Tracy's speed tip video before coming here from D Superman. Nice. Her speed tips are top notch. So that's a good thing. Dag Fernandez, nail designer from Brazil in the house. Welcome. So glad you could join us today. Sun is finally out. Yeah, kind of. I guess it's peaking, but it's still chilly. I know I'm complaining and people are like, it's 9 degrees in Kansas. Mm-hmm. But it's cold here, man, for me. I don't know. Habib, my son is like that every day with school closed, and we live upstate New York. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. This is not really cold, but here's the thing. People come here from like the East Coast or like the Midwest, and they'll be like, oh, it's not cold. And they'll come in t-shirts and shorts. And then you go outside in this, because, you know, we're in a desert, right? And it's dry. It's not humid. It's a different kind of cold. And they're like, ooh, it's cold. It's like, yes, it's still flipping cold. Cold is cold. It's not snowing and it's not negative 80, but it's still cold, okay? So take that. Toasty in Oregon, 51. That's what I'm talking about. Watching from Trinidad. Been doing nails off and on, but I decided to try again full time, and your video is helping me improve. That is awesome. Thank you so much, Tashana Lewis. Welcome from Trinidad. I think the echo is from your microphone in the room, not like an echo. Oh, that's weird. Do you hear an echo, Trace, for me?
Actually, you're down pretty low today, so I don't.
That's weird. Let me. Maybe I should switch.
No,
but you can hear me
from his walls, but that's
a little bounce from your walls, and that's about it.
You like that?
Just a little resonating.
Okay. I ordered some stuff from UK website. I was pleased with the extra goodies. Awesome. Thank you. Beautiful acrylic. That's distinctive nail. So props to them, GT. Glad you got your stuff. Very, very happy. Yeah, Brazil in the house, man. That's awesome. The wine videos are definitely keeping my spirits up. Love them. And these live streams. Yeah, I think it's important to, especially for those that are starting on their journeys. That's the one thing we've been seeing is doing these live streams. We're getting a lot of new people participating in the chats and coming in here and asking really good questions. We actually filmed some Biz Talks yesterday because of the questions that people are getting, that we're getting, in the chats. So it is, I think hopefully it's very helpful for people. You know what I mean? Because we can actually answer your questions live right here. I received your Synergy Gel Precision application in the last mystery box. I'm not going to lie, I thought I was going to hate it, but I ended up loving it. Now it's a must-have, and it's allowing me to work.
We hear this a lot.
Yeah.
People just don't believe it.
Yeah. And what was the whole idea, Trace, behind that again? Like you used to use gel, you used to use the back of the brush, right? You didn't use...
Yeah, because I was very heavy-handed because first of all, I am. And then on top of it, I was taught acrylic first. So having those two things, it was very hard for me to float. And so someone finally said, just use the back of your brush. And I'm like, I thought you had to use a certain type of brush to do gel and all this stuff. They're like, no. So I absolutely could not put pressure. I had to float when you use the back of the brush. And I found I could get a lot more on my brush or grab a lot more and work with a lot more. And so that was the thought behind the precision applicators, is very similar to working with the back of your brush. And you just pump it and it comes out, and you squeeze as much as you want and you move it the way you want. And it makes it super, super easy.
Yeah. Even when I have used it myself, I have found it very easy to use. I love it. I absolutely love it. The precision applicators would be, if I was starting on nails, I think I would probably start that.
Bonnie. I mean? Hey, Bonnie, how are you? Bonnie Carey. She's from Reading, and she used to buy from me when I had distribution. You bought
really?
2 bottles of fiber gel and you love it?
I bought 2 more bottles from Thomas. She said.
Nice. That's awesome.
Let's see here. I have a question for Tracy. What number of sanding bands to use for scratching acrylic in the surface for not my manicure chip?
You can use the Zebras 150 file, medium grit arbor bands, perfect to give you enough texture. And then don't forget to use a protein bond too. 1 coat protein bond. You should be good to go.
There you go, protein bond. That was my issue. I was using the pots and I was building the nail too thick. Now I'm building them perfectly. That's huge. That's huge. I use this energy gel tubes, full tips, and did some Valentine's designs on myself. Favorite nails I've ever had. Awesome Greenwich nails. Can you post them in the Discord? Put them under the 2022 lookbook. We would love to see them. I always have Discord up while we're streaming. Yeah, if you guys even have questions and you want to drop them in the Discord, Karen is like, man, she is like really, she's in there answering questions, guys. Yeah, she's really like on top of it. So if you have any questions also, obviously here right now, we're going to answer them, but pre or post stream, Discord is a great place to go. Washington is great. The state of Washington, lots of homeless drugs, basically legal, and it's expensive. Wages are good, a lot to do. Yeah, LA's got a pretty gnarly homeless problem right now, but I think they've actually done a few things lately, for housing and get them some house. There's some stuff that's actually, I think, starting to do well, which is great. So I'm going to practice that today. The gel 3-piece nails. If you have the precision applicators, check out the videos. They're phenomenal. I love them so much. Do you guys have state income tax? Oh, you're asking Created by Cooper. Sorry, I thought you were asking.
Washington does.
Do they? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
Yeah, because when I lived in Washington, we'd drive across the bridge, go to Oregon, so we didn't have to pay sales tax.
You buy stuff and then come back?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Shyla Ray, are mystery boxes going to be available to us Canadians? So the deal with the mystery boxes is that you have to call in the morning of when they go on sale. And you can place your order, I think, with our customer service, correct?
Yes, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, there's just a little more process to it on both of our ends. So yeah, they just have to call in.
What's the best way to keep gel top coat from lifting?
Your gel top coat from like chipping?
From chipping, lifting, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's...
Definitely do not want to use a buffer. Don't use a buffer. You want to use that, just what we were talking about, like a 150 grit file or a medium grit arbor band. Give that nail texture. You're going to just dust it off. You can swipe it real quick. Protein bond once. Go into your top coat. If you buff, gel does not like a slick, smooth surface, so it has nothing to grab a hold of, and that's why it's going to chip.
So basically, when let's say you're done shaping, filing and shaping, right?
Yeah.
And so the nail is ready to top coat now. Yeah. So what you want to do is the final part of sort of your surface filing needs to be with like a 150 grit file, correct?
Yeah. Or something equal. If you like to use an arbor band to give yourself that texture, you can do that too. Yeah.
Give it texture, swipe it, remove the dust and particles, protein bond it, and then put your gel top coat, and you should be good to go. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Cool. And that protein bond is also going to like, what do you call it? It's not only going to help with the bonding, but also from the 150.
Scratches. Because a lot of people worry about scratches. Well, I'm going to see the scratches from the file. No, you won't. And the protein bond helps fill that in anyway. So
right, exactly. So that should help a lot. And Discord is awesome. Be careful, it's addictive. I'm telling you, I'm spending a lot more time on Discord, and it is very addictive. There's just so much happening, so many different channels. We're going to continue developing ours. I think in the next couple of weeks too. I was talking to Ramon and Caesar. We want to get the audio channels going as well here, so that we can bring somebody on that has a question. If you have a question, you can kind of get in. We'll have you get in line in the chat, and then we'll pick you, bring you on to the audio, and then we can actually have a conversation, which I think will be cool. In addition to the chat that's going on here on Twitch and YouTube, so it'll be great. I'm excited to see you're releasing new mission control colors. Have you shown them yet? VenCon nails, no, but I think, does Tracy have them?
Yeah, I found them.
Nice.
They were where I put them. I looked everywhere but there.
That happens at home a lot.
I'm telling you.
Which, by the way, I just want to mention this. This happened twice yesterday. Okay, like I'm home and I put my backpack down, right, and then I go help my son out with a few things. Come back in the kitchen to grab my backpack so I can do some work, and my backpack's gone. So I'm like, "Hey, honey, where's my backpack?" She's like, "Oh, I put it over there in the little crevice in the kitchen." And I'm like, "Why did you put it somewhere that I'll never find it unless I have to come and ask you where it is?"
Maybe she just wants you to come and ask. Maybe she just wants that.
Oh yeah, she definitely. Oh yeah. That's as you would want that. She would want that. That's very accurate. And then today, I go in the kitchen and I'm making coffee, and I'm like, "Where's the coffee?" She's like, "Oh, I put it in the cabinet." Why? Why is stuff all of a sudden moving around in places that it never lives? Why? Why?
Make you go a little crazy. I mean, we do have to entertain ourselves as wives sometimes, and
if that was the actual reason, I can accept that, but it's not. So that it drives me even more crazy.
Now, see, it's on the flip side for me. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was going to say, can somebody actually explain this to me? I'm genuinely asking this because I don't understand, why does that happen? Like, I suddenly walk in and I'm not a messy person. I'm actually the organized one in the household. I like everything clean. I put stuff where it goes. So then all of a sudden is my shit being moved and it's nowhere to be flipping down. I just want to understand. Somebody can explain to me. What were you going to say, Trace?
Can we turn them up just a little bit? I think that. Okay, thank you.
Check.
Oh, much better. I could barely hear you. See, the flip side for me and Stan's the one who will randomly put things in different spots in the kitchen, and I don't have much in my kitchen because I don't cook, but it drives me nuts. And let me ask you this, since we're on this. Is it a husband thing to put trash on the counter and there's a garbage can right below the counter? I mean, it's not even like it's over here. It's literally above the trash can.
No, that happens with my wife. It's the same thing. Like stuff's, it's just not thrown away or not like just wipe down the counter real quick after you make something or like.
I can't complain though.
I'm going to complain because I walk in the damn room and I don't know where my stuff is. And it's like, it's a mystery. Anyway, colors.
It does. I mean, I can't complain because he does so much, but
if you're going to complain.
The trash drives me crazy because I'll walk into the kitchen after our housekeepers have come or we've cleaned and there's trash all over the counter. And I'm like, the trash can must be full. must be full. So I opened the drawer
It's not
or the
full.
cupboard, and it's completely empty. We just put it there.
I love it. I love it. Real quick, Trace, before you get to the colors, can you show the proper way to wipe your acrylic brush when you're sculpting a nail? So like what sculpt, wipe, sculpt. Maybe we can show that on the camera real quick. Somebody had that question. So I figure while you have we're going to show the Mission Control, the new colors that are launching on Sunday, in addition to the glitters that we're launching. And guys, I'm telling you, you have no idea. There's so many awesome deals. There's so much stuff coming this year. I'm even on February right now in my mind. I'm like, you have no idea what's coming in February. Something big is coming in February. You don't even know.
Something bad's about to happen.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm really excited about this weekend and next month. There's just a lot of stuff that's happening. So super exciting. But when doing acrylic, here we go. I'm loving your YouTube videos, learning a lot. I'm in Canada. Do you ship to Canada? Yes, we do. Banter, Rajla, just give us a call. Okay, we can help you out.
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it where I have the mic and can still do now. So you said
Julie. Oh yeah, go for it. I was gonna go through some questions,
right?
Yeah.
Keep going. I have to find all the equipment.
You got it. Patchouli Julie, last night I made a spreadsheet of all YN products. That way, when the sale drops, I'll know. Wow, I know exactly what to buy. Getting organized. I love that. That's something that would make me very happy, having that type of organization. I love that. Shawnee Starfire, come listen in. Supervisors are walking around. I love that.
Maybe they would be interested.
Yeah, have them pop in. You know what I'm saying? Still working out of the pot, waiting till my jars are done before I use the tubes. Hey, that's smart and being very efficient with your product, Ball and Beautiful. So love that. Go for it.
Okay. Let's get a form on. We're gonna put it on. I already have nails, so as you know, it's a little more. There we go. A little more difficult to form. Get it tight, but we're not worried about it. We're just gonna show kind of the process. Is that better? And let's see how we can get it where you can see it and I can see what I'm doing. Let's clean our brush off, make sure that's nice and clean. We're going to take our liquid, pick up our powder. Since I'm doing a free edge, I'm actually going to drain my brush to get the excess out because I want to work like in a clay-like form. I'm going to put it down, right? And I immediately wipe my brush off. The reason I immediately wipe my brush off is I don't want any excess liquid that's in that brush to go back to the acrylic because it's going to make it run more, right? So I wipe, I like to clean my brush off, make sure it's nice and clean, and then you can form it, right? We're working more clay-like right now. Don't judge. I really am not seeing what I'm doing. Wipe.
Keep going.
Yep.
Wipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm doing the body of the nail, right, I'm going to do it a little more wet. I'm going to bring it from the cuticle kind of forward. So I'm not going to drain out my brush this time. I'm going to place it down. I wipe my brush off again to get the excess, and I immediately start walking it around the cuticle. I'm holding that finger down to let it flow, wipe my brush off. I hold it straight again to stop the flow, wipe, pull, wipe, pull, wipe, pull, wipe. I do this constantly. It's starting to really set up. But you can see how much I actually, if I feel like the product's sticking, I wipe my brush.
Yeah, you're doing a lot. Constant.
Yeah, and it's going to do a couple things. It's going to keep your brush clean, right? And that part where I'm telling you about, let me see if I can demo it. I'm sorry. I know it's hard to see, but if I just do it on the form itself, maybe we can get it a little bit better.
We can work on getting the cameras almost like at an angle.
Or something?
Yeah, above or behind. Above, I think would be ideal.
Let's see. So if I take my liquid, right, and I pick it up, even if I drain it a little bit, if I put it down and I immediately start pushing, see how that excess liquid is going onto the nail? And can you see also how the product, I don't know if you can, is trying to re-stick to the brush?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now, when I was in school, they told me that meant you need more liquid on your brush. It's actually the opposite. We need to wipe our brush off, clean it off, then go back and see how it's not sticking anymore. What happens is the product is trying to reattach to the liquid. That's what it's meant to do, right? Liquid attracts the powder. So if we keep too much liquid in our brush, it starts getting sticky. It won't stay onto the nail. We're having a hard time forming it. And at the same time, technical word about to happen, our brush gets gunked up. So constant wipe the excess, come back, wipe, come back. Also, the wiping does another thing for me, Habib. You know I'm an impatient person, right?
Yes. The most impatient patient person.
Yes. So wiping the brush, I'm giving the time that about a couple seconds for that acrylic to kind of set up. It's distracting me on top of it. I'm doing something. So if I know like I need to give that product a second, I'll just wipe my brush off, make sure it's nice and clean. Then I can come back to it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is fantastic. That's a great demonstration and example of how to do that. So,
and then
thank you.
On past that, keeping it clean. So after I'm done with the client, we're just going to put that in there for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, I take it, wipe it on something that's made for acrylic, not a paper towel. Wipe it and roll it to a point. Put it away.
Nice. These are like subtle, small things that are vital to successful acrylic application. I mean, those details of like liquid in the brush, not having liquid in the brush, having liquid in the brush. I mean, it's a detail that is probably overlooked, and it is so important. It
was a detail that I overlooked.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. Even like doing, can we go back to it? Sorry.
Yeah.
Even doing like, used to frustrate the crap out of me, right? I didn't understand product consistency or how to control, or that it needed, wrong camera, that it needed different consistencies for different things. So like, we're talking about the free edge, right? And now pulling it from the cuticle forward needed to be a little thinner. Well, when I had cracks, right, in the nail, this was huge. This was a game changer for me. So I hate that word, by the way, game changer. It was a game changer. Like, let's say that bare spot right there is a crack.
Okay.
See that bare spot?
Yep.
Okay, I used to take my brush really wet, put it in there, and
fill it in.
Try to do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I need more. Wipe my brush off. I need more. Didn't fill it. Okay, get my brush wet again. It didn't fill it. Until this is probably stupid. Everybody's probably like, you didn't know that, Tracy? No, I did not. I want it more of a clay-like consistency. So I'm going to bleed most of my liquid off, right? I'm going to pick up a very small pearl because it's not a big spot. I'm going to bleed it out on my towel, probably a little longer than I ever bleed anything. Really get it nice and kind of set up. And then I'm going to pop it there, wipe my brush off. I'm going to give it another 5 seconds.
Make sure it a little closer to the camera. Look at that. You
make
can
sure
totally
there's
see it.
no liquid in my brush. And then now where I filled, and I don't care if it's a little bumpy or lumpy because I'm going to file it.
Yeah.
But that pothole's filled.
So it was too wet before. You were just wiping it like almost.
But I looked really busy, right? For us as impatient people, we're like, I'm working. I'm working. And it's like, you're not doing anything.
You're just moving the acrylic.
you're just wiping the acrylic off.
Right.
So if you give it bleed, okay, this seems, I'm impatient. God, I hate waiting. And then I put it down. I'm waiting again. But how much faster is it, even with waiting those 5 seconds here, 5 seconds there? It's still faster than going back and forth, and I'm wasting no product.
Right. When you need a clay-like consistency and when you need a wet consistency, I think we should do a video on that. You know, like.
Do we have one?
We have videos on, like, for free edge, you do this, but I think specifically we hit like wet consistency acrylic, clay-like consistency acrylic. When do you need it? And then we can go in like little like tips and tricks like that when you've got a crack, or when you're building a free edge, or if you're building around the cuticle. These are the consistencies you need, and this is how you get them. I think could be a awesome video. It's talked about as like when Greg's doing a video, you're doing a video, you guys talk about it as you're doing it. Yeah. But I think there needs to be a lot of attention on this part of acrylic, just because
a little more focused, dialed in.
Yeah. Just a lot of attention of like how important this is, because if you don't understand that, all you're going to be is frustrated, because you're picking up the wrong consistency, or you're bleeding acrylic, you're bleeding nail liquid out of the acrylic when you shouldn't. You're leaving too much in the brush when it should be bled out. What are the situations? If you know the situations, you have such a greater chance of like, oh my God, I have better control of the acrylic, right? Because it's wet in this situation. It's supposed to be wet, and then I can point the finger down, and because it's a little bit more wet, it's going to move on its own. I have control without over padding it and then gunking up the brush, you know. Or when I'm building the free edge, I don't want it so wet because it's just going to run off the sides, you know.
And then and then your brush is just getting full of garbage, you know. It's so frustrating, and probably why a lot of us hated sculpting at first. Right.
I remember for like years, I'm like, how are you, every time I put the pearl down, it's, you know, it either would run or it wouldn't move. And it's because I was doing the wrong thing at the wrong time, you know? And once you guys explained that to me, it was like, oh my God, okay, that's how you're supposed to do it. So can we see those colors?
Oh, yeah.
You can put them on a tip. Nice. Do we have names for those colors also?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Somewhere in there.
I was like, in the back of my head, do I remember what they are? So this is, let me move the mic again. Sorry.
And these are in and outs, correct?
These are in and outs. This is a part of a kit.
Nice. There you go. Yeah, that works.
This is called Alien Baby.
It just feels like a nice, true pink.
Yeah.
You know, like just a solid pink.
Got a little nail dust in it, but you get the point. It's a baby pink.
Yeah.
And Alien Baby. And then the next one. This one is a beautiful dark red.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, that's really pretty.
Is called Life's Blood.
Oh, that's a nice, it's a little bit deeper red, right?
Yeah, it's a deep, deep red.
Yeah. It just feels like rich. I like those. I like those like deeper, sort of a little bit darker reds. And then these two together, You know, you have that nice baby pink with this.
Kind of going into this kind of burgundy family almost.
Yeah. That's exactly what it looks like. It's beautiful though. That's really, really pretty. Oh my God. And these are, what's that?
Those are the colors.
So part of the newness that we are going to be launching on Sunday, 6 p.m. everybody, in addition to the 5-piece glitter kit. And there's a lot of kits coming, and then one whole category is going on sale, and then we have a lot of blowout deals as well. You guys are going to be stoked. Thank you for that, Trace. Those colors are really beautiful. Like,
I'm glad you like them. They are.
It's so weird. Yeah. I can imagine. You know, it's weird when I like just look at the colors now. It like, especially that red that's in there. What does it make me feel like? It like I want to punch something, but in a good way.
So it invokes violence.
No, it's like I don't know what to do. Like, I like the color. So it's that nice, deep, like you said, almost burgundy red. It's like there's this richness to it. And I'm just like, it's kind of like that cute aggression that I feel when I see Mr. Sugarpuff, right? He's just like, it's like cute aggression. He's so cute. I need to like punch a hole in the wall, you know? That red does that to me. That pink sort of, that's why I said those colors, they're so nice together, because the pink balances me out. Like,
isn't that nice?
It just kind of evens me out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? The red is like, I like that red's hitting for me, man. I love it. I'm like, I feel it. I really do. And then the pink is like, calm down, Abib. Calm the F down and chill out for 2 points.
Have an alien baby.
Have an alien baby.
That reminds me of blood. Yep, that's why it's called Lifeblood.
Lifeblood, yeah. It's a real, just nice, just dark tone, rich.
The color should be named Ron Burgundy.
That's good. Funny. That's hysterical. Oh my God. Beautiful colors. Can I use conversion base and top with any dip powder? So it's meant to use with slick pour dip powder, right? Our dip powder. Now, again, I say this, and I think a lot of companies would say this. We only test it with our dip. And what I can say to you, Jessica, is that our dip powder is like, there's different qualities of dip out in the market. And I can tell you, our dip is like the top quality. We work with the top chemist in the world when it comes to dips, right? Yeah. It's different than our technology for just traditional acrylic and monomer liquid and powders. Even though dip is acrylic, it's a different type of acrylic powder, and it's a different technology, and ours is top. So we test it with ours to work. Now, we don't test it with other dips. So you can try it, you know, but we troubleshoot based on our knowledge of our product. So if you call us and you're like, I have a problem, the first question we ask you is, okay, what products are you using? And then if you're not using our products, we're still going to try to help you, but it makes it really, really hard. You know what I mean? And that goes for another company as well. They're going to have the same issues as us. Are you guys going to be doing live classes anytime soon? I hope so. Blessed family, I really do. We would love to get OWC. Yeah, it's just COVID right now is like insane. So manicure fiber gel, Trace, is that back?
They did not ship like they said they were. So now they promised me this Friday. So
it's arriving this Friday?
Yeah, it was supposed to arrive last Friday.
Okay. And we'll have it for the sale?
Oh, we'll have it for the sale. Yeah.
Okay. Are there new manicure Go Time colors as well? Not on. Oh, there are?
Who are you telling me no, Ramon? No, well, it'll be. It's not. I don't know if it's on sale, but it will be
available.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, they're available now.
No, right? I'm like, why?
You're talking about the colors that we just launched.
No.
in
Fiber
Black
gel.
Friday. No, this is, sorry, manicure or go time.
What are we talking? I'm sorry, we're talking two different subjects.
Are there new manicure or go time colors as well? Just the ones we launched at Black Friday?
Just the ones we launched for that.
Exactly.
So I showed Habib the new ones for summer.
Whoa, they're so ridiculous. Yeah, you guys are gonna love them. We have to do some more swatching here, kind of like you did with these. Definitely when we're ready to do that, you guys are gonna go nuts. They're insane. I used the fiber gel on a few clients. There's some issues with burning while it cures. Someone is having. I even did a thin coat. That's What do you think, Trace?
With the fiber gel?
Fiber gel.
Some people are just extremely sensitive to everything. Like some people feel acrylic. So it may just be an extremely sensitive person. If they're my mom, she says it hurts when it doesn't. I'm like, I haven't even touched you yet. What's hurting? So it might have been that. Maybe try to stick them outside of the light to freeze it.
Like in front, yeah.
Yeah, what that looks like is you literally, here's fine, Ramon.
Yep.
No, here.
I like the coffee.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, right there.
They're just gonna see. Turn the light on and then just stick their hand in front for about 10, 15 seconds. The light is still curing the product, but it's slowing everything down so they don't feel heat.
Yeah. My practice nails are so bad, I don't want to tag you. People will think as a reflection of your wonderful products. But Julie, listen, what you do is when you post something, I'm a huge proponent of like talking about what you're doing, give context to the picture, right? So like, hey, I'm practicing, I'm making progress on this. I'm on my journey. Check this out, guys. Any tips that you could offer, positive tips that you could offer. Obviously, we always want to keep it. I don't like harsh. What do they call it? Oh my God, brutally honest. I'm not a believer in like brutally honest. I think you can deliver a message and be nice.
Tearing people down, not.
Yeah,
some people like to do that, and they're like, "I'm just being honest."
Yeah, like they
I hate you.
ask.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah, you can say like, instead of "I hate you," like I just don't think we get along, and that's totally fine. You can say it nicely, right? And in this way, like you can ask people, hey, can you offer some kind guidance? Post, show.
What people will say is, what do they call it? CNC, something criticism.
Constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism is welcomed. Don't be like this. I see on Facebook community sometimes. In fact, we typically do not approve these posts. Here's my nails. I'm new to this. Don't come at me. I'm tired of you. Like, don't go out. Just say, please be nice.
Yeah. There's a lot of I think even constructive criticism is good, but criticism has a negative even connotation to it, right? Like you just ask for, hey, can you be constructive in your tips? Yeah, help me out. So anyway. My husband cannot put anything in the trash can. He can't put dirty dishes in the sink. This is all that.
Ian does all the dishes. So I can't complain. The man does a lot.
Yeah.
He will do that. The dishes go on the counter until he's ready to do them. And
oh, that's great.
Super frustrating. It's like, just had the house cleaned and it's 2 hours later and there is garbage and dirty dishes on the counter. I don't understand.
Yeah, no, trust me. We're in the same boat there, man.
Yeah. But he doesn't understand that I throw all my clothes on the side of the bed until I'm ready to deal with them. And I agree with him. That would tick me off. I just
yeah, totally. People loving the demo, by the way, Tracy, with the liquid and the consistency. And yeah, no, a lot of what's that sheet you're wiping the brush with? That's the actual
table
what do
towels.
you call it? Table towels. That do we have those in stock?
I believe so.
Okay, cool. Is Young Nails offering online courses? Yes. Sit and Spin, we do. Every Monday, pretty much every Monday, we have classes. You can email ray@youngnails.com.
What was their name?
Sit and Spin.
Wonder if Spin Cycle? Like,
I don't know, but I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I like it.
That's an old school way of telling somebody to, get away from me, right?
Okay.
You, like, give them
I was thinking like they did it like Soul Cycle or something, like Sit and Spin. Spin
I'm
Cycle.
thinking it's like the like when we were growing up, that's how you tell somebody to like, you would
literally
give them one
never
of
did
these. Oh God, yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's like a Sit and Spin. Like that was like yeah.
I have a new one.
This is something that is never shown in any of the nail videos, something that's very vitally important. Kelly nailed it. We actually, we do talk about it in the nail videos, but to your point, we've never had a video specifically focused on what, we've had videos on how to get the consistencies. And then Tracy and Greg definitely have talked about, when I build a free edge, I want to drain the pearl and I want to have a clay-like consistency. And then when I'm around the cuticle, I want to have wet. And so, but we don't have one video focused specifically on that. And definitely we're going to do it. I think that's huge. Do all your Go Time polishes match your caption YN polishes? I think most of them do, correct? Except for this last batch?
Yes and no.
Yes, no, there, yes.
Yeah, it used to. And then we've discontinued a lot of polishes, but we still have it in Go Time. And then the newest ones that we've released the last couple of times do not have polish that match.
Yeah, exactly. Greg did that on a short vid, I think. Yeah, I think he did. Do a video. This is number one issue I have every day creating practice nails. Yeah, we will. 100%. We absolutely will. First starting out, I had no idea how often to wipe my brush until your silly video, how important it is to wipe. Yeah, totally. We've made a couple pieces of micro content from, it is really important to wipe. Exactly. It is. It's so huge. Can you do a video about taking acrylic nail off and damaged nail bed? You'd be taking acrylic off without damaging. So removal. We have some great videos. If you look up removal acrylic young nails on YouTube, you should find quite a few on there. Alien baby. Will you guys have acrylic practice sheet or booklet in the future? That could be really interesting. Have you ever thought about that, Trace? Like a sheet where the different bead sizes and pearls and for like pick up and place? What do you think about that? What's your opinion?
I've known companies that have done it. I've done it myself, like on practice sheets. I really find it better to get a trainer hand and practice on a nail bed.
There you go.
Because it's going to move the way it's supposed to, like a nail will. Whereas when you're just laying it flat on a plastic sheet, it doesn't move the same.
You're right. So as you're practicing beads, you want to be placing it like on the actual surface that you're going to be working on like that. Yeah.
However, if you pick up a pearl and you know it's bad, wipe it off. Don't
wipe it off.
You don't need to keep going. But yeah, you want to see the movement of the curvature of the nail and when it's pointing down and all that different things.
Would love to see a video about complicated, difficult nail shapes, like nails that are growing upwards, not downwards. Those are like ski slope, right?
I think we have. Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Probably could do a refresh video on maybe problem nails. That's really, but we do have some, Madalena, check them out, go to our YouTube and we should have some that you can watch, but I think it's a good idea to maybe do a refresher on those. Is there a chance you could bring resolution back? I see it used in so many resolution.
It was a glitter.
Oh,
you know what? I'll look into it. I believed our vendor discontinued it, but it is a beautiful glitter. So I'm down for it.
Has anyone told you sound like Nicolas Cage? That's my brother. They have said that about Greg. They have not said that about me. Calm down, bro. Oh, that's so funny.
You-
Tracy, what astrological sign are you? I'm a Pisces. Somebody's asking what we are. I'm a Pisces. Do you know what you are? Your birthday is what, end of May?
May 22nd. I think someone's told me I'm a Gemini.
Gemini. There you go.
Good?
Simmer down. Nah.
It's not. Ramon's all no. It's not.
No?
Because I'm a Gemini.
Oh, well, whatever.
When's your birthday?
Mine?
Yeah.
May 22nd.
Sign of May 22nd. You are a Gemini.
And what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't know anything about signs. Maybe Patchouli Julie can fill us in. I'm a Pisces, you're a Gemini. I don't know what they mean. But that's what we are. Give us some info. Are those colors gel polish or paints? They're gel paints, Gab's Glam Room. Those are mission control. Yeah, they are gel paints, and the consistency is beautiful. And as you saw, the colors they're gorgeous. How thick should the nail be overall? Like, I know different parts of the nail are different thickness, yes, but you also don't want a 2x4. Love it. If I put more than just sheer everywhere, but the apex would be okay. So I don't understand the last question, but basically, how do you how thick should it be overall? Like, what does that look like from back to front?
The longer the nail, the more stress area apex. Cut one of my nails off, stilettos, and everybody was shocked how actual thick it was, because it was the illusion of a thin nail. But even a short nail bed, you can't just do a wash of acrylic. You know what I mean? You have to give it a little structure. You have to give it a little strength. The longer it is, the more strength we have to give. So I know it's not a very clear-cut answer, but we do have some great videos on it. Maybe we'll have Greg update that video. Maybe we could do a short, an active, and a long, and see.
I like that. That's good.
And then we have great videos on, I'm the same way. Like, we don't want a beautiful 2x4, right? We have to give the illusion of thinness.
Right.
And there are ways to cheat that out, because sometimes you're filing and you're like, if I file any more on top, I'm going to lose strength, but the tip still looks thick. Well, then we can cheat it out with the bit and come up underneath at a 45-degree angle. Tip looks nice and thin. You didn't lose any of your structure.
Yeah. Can I use manicure top coat on top of acrylic? Yes, yeah. Absolutely. I've had clients freak out about the danger hand file, saying it felt like it was getting hot. Funny thing was, I wasn't even touching them.
I'm on.
There you go. Ow. Yeah. 3-piece nails. Should we start practicing for that specific holiday based on new releases? For example, Valentine's Day, we should be practicing now. I think you should have some looks down, right?
Absolutely. And we have some great videos. Karen did a Valentine's Day, thank you, Ramon, look with the new glitters. And then she did an anti-Valentine's Day, which they're awesome. So pretty.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's sick. Yeah, I love the anti-Valentine's, because there really is two different types of people, right? I love Valentine's. I'm like, oh my God, I hate Valentine's. Yeah. So we got you all covered on this one. 100%. Spin makes me think bad thoughts. Yeah, totally. This channel is the best thing I've discovered for my nails. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ronnie Abreu. Happy that we could be of service and help in this way. That's the whole purpose, is like to answer questions as much as possible. Nail business, marketing, technique, structure, color, looks, whatever it is. We're here for you. How to remove acrylic completely. Nice. We put some links in the chat as well for some of the videos you guys are asking for. Can I use conversion-based top coat? Oh, sorry, I already answered that one. I'm just running down the chat. I missed what Tracy said about curved nails or pointing down.
Oh, working on like a practice hand or your own hand versus working on a plastic sheet where you're practicing.
Right.
You want that curvature. You want it to be more realistic of how the product's actually going to work and run on a nail.
No, I mean removing acrylic nail off a broken nail bed or bruised nail bed.
Carefully.
Very, very carefully, right? Like I mean, you're going to have to go.
Yeah.
You just got to go slow.
Typically, first thing I do is I clip the free edge completely, because the more pressure, if you're filing and the more pressure you're putting on that free edge, the more it's going to feel sore. If it's an open wound, I really recommend just leaving it alone for a while. If it's not and it's just sore, a lot of times putting a new product on top of it will make it feel better. Yeah, but the number one thing, clip it. It'll instantly take that pressure off.
Nice. And I see here, Kathy Tarman, table towels are up now. I just checked on the website, so they're good to go. Just type in, go in the search, type in table towels, and they'll pop up. You'll be able to get them. So Laura Lou, Pisces. That's what I'm talking about. A lot of people too are Gemini also, Trace.
I still don't know what it means.
I don't know what it means either. Ooh, how thick should acrylic nails be? Thanks, C's, for the video. He posted that in the link. So that's awesome. I don't know about astrological signs, but I do know cancers are best. I don't know. I'm gonna say fishies. I'm gonna go with Pisces. I think it's just a sheer overlay when using color and glitters to protect your natural nail. I think you're answering another question. Sorry about that. I hate Valentine's too. Well, that's why the anti-Valentines are going to be good for you, so Mandy. So don't worry about it. Do you plan on restocking dust collector? Dust collectors, are those out?
Are they officially out now? Yeah, they're on their way though.
On the on the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think actually they've landed. It's just
waiting to get out. Yeah, guys, we're like, unfortunately, this is something that we've had to deal with the ports, and it's not even. Getting here is not the issue. It's once it gets here, we have to wait and wait and wait. Everybody does. If you have anything.
For instance, there is, I don't know if it was bottles or something, one of our items that's been floating at the port for 2 months. They haven't let it come in yet.
Yeah. And we're not the only ones. I mean, obviously, anybody has. Thankfully, majority of like our main line and main products is all manufactured in the United States.
Yeah.
So we don't have, and I'm very proud of that, and don't have issues. We do have some stuff that comes from overseas. Some of like our electronics that we have, some bottles, but in caps and stuff like that. But the core products that we use here, manufactured Young Nails, it's all made in the United States. Taylor Palladino, my baby is a Pisces, I'm a Cancer, emotional household.
That explain Habib and I?
Yeah, exactly. Totally. I'm a horror fan, so Valentine's always takes a macabre spin for me. Sorry, I can't see. What about you, Ramon? Are you a Valentine's fan? Because you're a horror fan.
I am a horror fan.
Yeah, do you like Valentine's?
No. He said no.
So are you going to go with the anti-Valentine's look that Karen did?
No. I don't like Valentine's.
Are you anti?
I'm anti.
He's anti.
Yeah, which means you're pro-Valentine's. Ooh.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm double
He's anti times 2.
Yeah, there you go.
Squared.
you're double squared. So you're still on. If you had to pick one, Valentine's or anti-Valentine's?
Valentine's. I choose in between.
I choose freedom. Is that what you're gonna say?
Exactly.
Do you build out a nail with gel base or builder gel? Builder gel, right? I mean, the base is to provide. Can you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's actually how we used to teach it. It was always with base, and you can.
Are you talking about the free edge? Or are you talking about actually the body?
Oh, I'm assuming free edge.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to clarify that. So free edge. Well, on the actual nail plate, you want to put base.
You want to put a thin coat of base on the natural
base. If you're building out a free edge, you could do that with builder or base.
Yes, I prefer clear sculptor because I can do multiple nails.
At a time.
Yeah.
But then when you go and build the body, builder.
Yeah, you don't want to build that with base because woo, you're gonna light yourself on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, cool. Got it. Just wanted to make sure. Habib, we need Melissa in the house, please. Trust me, Onyx 42. We just had a conversation with Tracy. We're booking it. We'll get her in here. We'll get her on Twitch. We'll have some fun, do some videos. It's gonna be awesome. And guys, we gotta go. We got a few things to do this morning. Very excited for the sale. It starts on Sunday, and this time it's 6 p.m., which is awesome all the way through Thursday. I think you guys are going to be really stoked. Obviously the new colors, new collections. We do have those blowouts. I'm just apologizing in advance. If you don't get them, please don't be mad. Okay. We'll have more. Yes.
I'm pulling a Caesar. Tiger Cat resubscribed. I just wanted to point that out.
Oh, Tiger Cat. Thank you so much for.
And if we missed anyone, thank you guys, everybody, so much.
Was there anybody else, Ramon? Can you pull up that little window?
I don't see anybody else, but I was just making that clarification just in case.
It's just that one.
He says it's just her.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Tiger Cat, for the resub. Really appreciate your support. Enjoy the sale. We'll see you on Discord. If you have any questions, obviously you can DM us, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube in the comments, wherever. Discord's a great place as well. We will be there, and wishing you guys a fantastic weekend. Have an awesome one. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching these highlights from our Twitch stream. To talk to us live on Twitch, join us Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday mornings. Come hang with us. We love engaging with you and talking with you in the chat. It's at Young Nails Inc. on Twitch.